All right, here we are, Queen City Crowns and the Raleigh Surge, getting ready to start the first of our triple header here. And Daniel, since this is your hometown, I'm going to give this one over to you. You are at rinkside here at Carolina, so take it away, Daniel. This one's all yours.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chris. First game is going to be the Queen City Crowns against the Raleigh Surge. And like I said, the Crowns have been trying to look for success. They already got a win against the Rise earlier today. The Surge came off a brutal loss to the Squall earlier today, but they're going to look to bounce back. They are currently the number 2 team, but they have had a lot more success this season, and we will definitely see if they can build on that. Last time they faced the Crowns, it was not a good day for them.
I don't know what he's...
But this will be the last of the meetup between the Surge and the Crowns. Out to take the draw for the Surge's Christy Piero, and it is James Forbes for the Crowns. In the net for the Surge is Mark Kamoshi, and on the other side, I believe that is Cale Bowman. As we get underway,
zone's good.
Set right down into the left corner. Picked up by Chris Cookingham. Sent around by Chris Valley. Definitely watch for him. He's a two-way player. Sunit Ahmed goes down. And the other way. Zegovitz down low. Marshall save by Kamoshi. Rebound. And it is cleared away by Valley. Big start for the Crowns. And
no goal.
And shot and a save. And excuse me, that's John Wolf in the net as that hits the ceiling, and the house rule. If the ball hits the ceiling inside of the high danger area, the play is stopped. And John Wolf with a big stop to start this game.
What a beginning to the action. Look at the chopping it up right in front there. Joe Marshall with a great opportunity right on the doorstep. Looked like he was maybe trying to kick it a little bit there. Oh no, he's actually trying to kick it to himself. That one just off the paddle. Nice save there by Wolf, but great pressure here early on by the Crowns, led by Joe Marshall right in front.
And that was a big block by Kevin Darson. We're going to get a penalty. It's going to go against Jim Bateman of the Crowns.
24, 2 for roughing.
First power play. The call is roughing.
And that is just such a tough way to kill that momentum. They looked so good in those first few moments, and immediately all the wind out of the sails. You see it again right here.
Yeah, I had you hitting him from behind.
Along the top of the circle. Oh, well. Yeah, no, that was just a little bit after the play. But there you see number 24, Jim Bateman. He's going to have a seat.
2 for rough.
$1:30 up on the clock. It is a roughing call. 9:03 left to go here in the first period.
But if there's anything that the Crowns are good at, it's their special teams. And their PK is going to get to work here as Adam Barlow sends it into the corner.
Nice.
But will be immediately cleared out by the Crowns. See Mark Williams, one of several players on the top of the leaderboard as far as statistics. He's a very good offensive defenseman, as I've been pointing out earlier today. Barrett Modi will circle right back. And will face Ingles down to left, goes to Edgecombe, another acquisition to the Surge this season. Very fast, a lot of stick handling, and going down on the play was Greco. No call,
nice.
But it is cleared out, so the PK unit still does their job. 50 seconds left on the penalty. Mark Williams off the boards. Sat down. And driving the net is Modi, but he got bodied off the play as it goes right back to the point is Steve Nadeau, but out it goes. Sent around to Williams, who gets pressured by Jesse Tremaine. Earlier today, he had suffered a shoulder injury, but it looks like that he is back on the floor. It was a pretty bad-looking injury that he had earlier today. Back the other way is a quick shot going wide of Wolf. Another shot! He scores! 47. Jack Ingles catches the far post, beats Wolf, and the Crowns PK unit does it again.
You get
Tremendous play here, short-handed. Let's take a look at it. There's the shot from right outside the blue line. Ingles comes in, gets it, one touches, and off the post and in. Just beats Wolf Glove's side. I was watching that PK, and I love the pressure. They backed off the surge just enough, get a fortuitous bounce, and they get the first goal of this game.
And it comes short-handed. We've mentioned how the Crown's PK unit is among the best in the league. We saw that in the Milet Cup final last year. And now the Crown's in the driver's seat, only 2.5 minutes gone in the first period. Back in their own corner, Drew Cernis plays it back to Frank Lozzi. Gets around one and up over to Ethan Pinto. Looking for Lozzi again, gets blocked by Nick Seta. Excuse me, that's Anthony Carilli. The shot is gone!
5 from 61.
Frank Lozzi catches top shelf and bang, bang, it is 2-0.
Donald.
Wow, let's take a look right there again. I wonder if the book is on Wolf's glove side, but that is not his fault as he pulls that one out of the air, deposits that one, and just like that. Here, let's take a look at it again. Outmanned opportunity at the red line, but it's turned over. Now it turns into a 2-on-1, and they just use their speed. Bounces that one up and over. Not much that Wolf could do there, and just like that, it's 2-0.
But look out, here comes Barlow the other way, just wide of Bowman. But I look at that play, it was a perfectly placed one-timer on the backhand. He had one.
No change, Yellow. No change. 23-10. No change.
The stick of Lozzi.
No change, Yellow.
And now the draw will come back into the Crown zone. And off to a fast start. Adam Barlow takes the draw for the surge. He'll win it. Tries to go for Modi in a high slot. Now plays back for Brooks Dove. One of the new players into the league is a backhand. Just goes wide of Bowman from Modi. Back in the corner one more time for the Crowns. Ethan Pinto goes behind the net. It drops it back to Greco. Fritz on the left. He had scored a goal earlier today. As it gets chipped into the right corner. Chris Valley up to Barrett Modi on the right wing. Adam Barlow on the blue line gains his own. Modi goes back to Brooks Dove.
Play it.
Shot gets blocked.
Good.
And what a great stick. Here they come the other way. Here comes Forbes. Hits the brakes. Drop pass and misses. Benny Thompson. Off the boards again.
Yellow's off.
NATO.
Good.
NATO up to Modi. 2-on-2. Wide angle shot saved by Bowman. Greco tries to go up for Stock. That will be sent right back in. Bowman had great speed by Chris DiPiero. Definitely one of the more aggressive players. He has really grown fast as a player. As it goes back to the Crowns in their own corner. Turns it over. NATO gets bodied off the ball by Greco. Modi trying to save the play. It goes back to Jake Thistle, who's unable to hold the line. Steve NATO just push it into the left corner. And out to retrieve is Ryan Prussia. Prussia behind the net as we approach the halfway point of the first period. Off the boards, Caleb Brownlow sends it back around to Prussia. Forbes goes right back. Good forecheck by Carilli. Centering pass and misses Ahmed. But it goes right back to Williams. Very aggressive player playing two-way hockey. Penalty coming up. This maybe going against the Crowns again. And it will. So the Surge go back on the power play.
Well, this is a good opportunity, but it's a double-edged sword for the Surge. They're down 2-0. They get the extra man for a minute and a half, but they've already given up a shorthanded goal in this game. Let's take a look at the action. Some of the first bit of extended zone time that they had in this period. There's Williams, and just gets his legs taken out from under him. Good call there. And that is going to result in a minute and a half, so they really need to make something here, and it starts with the face-off.
You talk about momentum swings. They definitely need it here. Carilli tries to fight off for the draw, unable to handle it, but gets some help from Barrett Modi. Back to Carilli in the left corner. Raleigh circles around, goes back to Nato. Nato tries a shot on the screen and gets deflected wide. Back in the corner. Over to Nato one more time. Looking for a tip, not available. Was looking for Barrett Modi. Lays the body back to Mark Williams. Let's try to look for Modi again. Instead gets Edgecombe. As they collide on the board.
No ice.
Browns get it out of the zone. And Wolf will drop it off to Mark Williams.
Look at Barrett.
Now stretch pass to Barrett Modi on the right wing. And off the right circle. Drop back to Williams. Williams taps it over to Nato. Shot. That's blocked. Gotta watch the hands. Try not to get it late again. Another shot goes wide of Bowman. They're trying to crowd the slot. 30 seconds left on the penalty. And attempt to clear.
Play it.
One and
No
two
ice.
times comes out of the zone.
Let's get it changed.
The Surge will get their second power play unit on with 20 seconds left. Back in the corner one more time. And turnover to Fritz. We'll throw it to the left corner. Now behind the net. They scored shorthanded before. They won't get it this time. Carilli on a 3-on-2.
Good, boys.
Carilli goes left. Ryan Coyne with a shot. It gets blocked. Back behind the net. Penalty is over. Back to full strength. In the right corner. Hanging on is Carilli. Trying to get some help. Looking for Nate Walker. Comes out of the zone with speed. Is Cooking going to get there? No, he won't. But he'll go back to the right corner. He'll try the shot, and it hit a body on the way. A loose stick on the floor. Is a shot in. They had an opening for Joe Marshall, who was sitting there with
Play the ball.
just
Play the
one
ball.
defenseman. And now the shot saved by Wolf, and he decides not to cover. We play on. Kevin Darst. And dangerous pass as he went to Thistle. Really dangerous pass, but they do get out of danger. Walker on the right corner, trying to center. Nobody there. Coyne. It gets poke checked by Ryan Prussia, who used to be in the Raleigh area, now in Charlotte.
No ice. Play it.
Valley.
Play it.
And the Surge really needs the talents of Chris Valley. Mentioned before, is a two-way defenseman. Shot in a save by Wolf as it hits the high danger area, and after a long while, we finally get a face-off.
First whistle in a hot minute, but right now this game is all Crowns. Tons and tons of pressure. They're all over the Surge here. The Surge just don't seem like they have any answers so far.
All right.
If you ask me, it's been a bit disorganized on the back end as Barrett Modi gets it up, and I think they only got to Bowman once. As he centers, DiPiero shot, and that it gets blocked. And that's the thing. We're talking about Bowman is one of the best goaltenders in the league, but they can't even get past their D-man. Here's Prussia, gets tied up with Chris DiPiero, goes back behind the net. Browns looking to restart their attack. Tremaine centers up to Losey. Along with
Zone's good.
Losey will just throw it on off the glove of Wolf. Back behind the net. Bateman thinks about it. Holds up, centers up, and it gets blocked by Doug. Center pass again. Shot save above the net and back behind. Here's Bateman. Bateman on the right. Tries a backhand, goes wide, picked up by Chris DiPiero. Gave it away, back behind the net. And tries a one-timer, misfired, and Wolf will cover.
I think what I'm seeing from the Crowns right now is I just love their willingness to take chances, but in a controlled way. A few minutes ago, you called there was that dangerous pass up the gut by the Surge. Here's sort of the opposite of that. The Crowns with an opportunity right there, healed it. But good opportunity. I like the passing and the creativity that the Crowns are showing. And more than anything, they're just winning those battles. That second goal came off of winning a 2-on-1 against the boards. Wins the draw right there, and they get right back to it.
Ooh.
And a big save by Wolf. As the Crowns go right back to work, and they're throwing the body forward.
Leave it, boys.
Into it with Kevin Darst. They let each other go. Back over to Greco, back into the corner. Greco one more time. 25 seconds left in the period. Back down low to Forbes. Centering pass. Back to Greco. Shot gets blocked by Ryan Coyne. Here's Edgecombe, who will try one last effort to get it out of the zone.
No.
Greco holds it in, but back to Edgecombe. He'll just loft it out. Glove down by Greco. 3 seconds left. One last attempt. Shot. Oh, he scores!
23-19.
Are you kidding me? At the buzzer. The Crowns make it 3-0 from James Forbes.
Speed and the compete from the Crowns.
And that's despite having 2 power plays. They let go of a shorthanded goal. But if they can, it's just like I said, they can't even get past the defenseman. They can't even get to Bowman. Well, that one does roll one on him. But the Crowns' defense is just so aggressive, and it's that style of play that we've seen from last season.
Yeah, they're closing gaps very, very quickly and not giving the Surge a whole lot of space on either end of the rink.
Back to Nato on the left wing. Getting covered, tries to throw a shot off a body, rebound, saved by Bowman! Another attempt, another save by Bowman! And now we get to see the MVP in action.
And that's the best chance the Surge have had all game so far. This is the start to the period they want. They've got to try to build off of this. Let's see if we can take a look. Rolling that one up to the top of the circle and getting it down right on the doorstep, and a big save there, and a second opportunity smothered by Bowman.
Jack Ingles the other way, gets blocked by Thistle. Barlow will just chip it.
Play it, no ice.
Prusha will chase this one down, but a great start to the period as the Surge look to rebound back from a 3-goal period. As the Crowns wait to rearrange, Prusha will now take it himself, now passes left. Take a look at Drew Cernas. Now goes up to Chris Cookingham, one of the newer acquisitions to the Crowns. And tie up, there's a chance for Drew Cernas. Shot, and it goes high up the net. Chris, oh my goodness, that went right to Wolf, and he makes the save. Now tap forward by Barlow over to Nato. Nato hits the brakes. He'll take the shot himself, goes high and wide. Back in the right corner one more time is Williams, and that pass gets blocked by Lodi. Lodi up in the air, blocked by Modi.
Good.
Who keeps the play alive, but has nowhere to go as far as any friendly faces. Brian Prusha go forward to Frank Lozzi. Trying to game zone, they do. Passes right to Joe Marshall. Marshall hits the brakes, covered by DiPiero. Right corner, goes back behind the net. Just throw it toward the left, over to Cookingham. Tries to bank it around again, but Mark Williams blocks that pass at a potential 2-on-1. It gets blocked really back to Kevin Darst. Darst throws a shot glove down by Bowman. He'll take the face-off.
And that's just indicative of the kind of work that Bowman's had to have so far early on in this game. He's top of his crease. There's no one anywhere near in front of him. Very, very easy glove save. And like you were saying, Daniel, the Crowns D are just working to make sure that Bowman doesn't have to have a spectacular game. He can just sit back and calmly do his job without having to be spectacular.
And you think about how
move the ball
last season. This should be something that makes the Crowns even more formidable than last season. As Tremaine goes on a 2-on-2, tries to play this cycle, and here's a shot, gets blocked by Brooks Dove. It comes out of the zone.
No ice, play it.
Go for the ball. Will he beat the icing? He will beat it. Back around the board. Brownlow around over to Bateman. Bateman on a partial 3-on-2. He'll chip left over to Tremaine, but it was offside, and it's coming back.
Much more even so far here in the second. Let's take a look at that opportunity based on that high turnover. Quick shot, blocked, but then in feet, and another one just rolling off his stick. But I like seeing the Crowns' tenacity. They're not looking for a perfect shot. They're not looking for a pretty shot. They just want to send the ball towards Wolf and see what can develop. And that is really giving the Surge some trouble.
Surge trying to transition. Ryan Coyne on the left. Covered by Prussia. He'll try the shot save by Bowman. Comes back around the boards. Prussia find his way up to Forbes. There's Angles to the right. Covered by Jake Thistle. Trying to fight off Thistle in the corner. Shaking him off. Can't find a way around. He's trying to look for any kind of option. Just so far, nothing. He's holding on to the ball for quite a long time. And now he has a shot just off the glove of Wolf. Edgecombe attempting to clear, but gets cut off by Fritz. He'll try a shot. It gets blocked. Fritz tries again. He's double teamed. Comes out in front of the Crown's bench and
Play it.
will be cleared up by Edgecombe. Here they come the other way. Walker along with Ryan Coyne. They're getting double teamed, triple teamed. Here they come again. Pinto tries to center up. Tries to look for Losey.
Good.
Comes
Yellow's
back
off.
out of the zone. And that is going to be an offside. And the Surge are appealing for an intentional offside. And indeed they will. It's coming all the way back.
It's a good break for them. Let's see if they can do anything, though. We're about halfway gone here in the second, and they still find this down 3-0. They're doing a little job containing defensively, but I want to see them start stringing some passes together, and they've got to start getting some shots with traffic on Bowman. They're not going to beat him clean, at least not right.
Well, one of the things has been at the draw, and Mark Williams just helped save the offensive chance. Here's Modi trying to drive the net, but he's triple teamed. Again, the defense is not letting any access toward Bowman.
Backs off. Good.
As it comes down again. Cernus will deke around one, turns it over. Nato tried to set it in, but Cernus redeems himself with the block. Stock trying to push through, but Modi gets it off. Tried to go for Nato, not hard enough of a pass. Cernus tries to throw one on and goes into the corner. Mark Williams trying to fight off Mark Stock and now sends it to the opposite boards to Kevin Darst. Darst across to Modi, off his stick, trying to hang on. Again, the transitions
Good
have
zone.
just been difficult, but Modi may have a chance and he shoots it wide. And that was a high scoring area, which he did not even get the net. And here's a shot the other way, saved by Wolf. Shot from Cookingham, and there is a whistle. I didn't see what that was for.
I think it might be too many men.
Find anything.
I'm not sure if we have a replay of it, but I think it might be. There was a lot of traffic in front of the bench there. We'll take a look. There's the shot. Fought off by Wolf, and yeah, there's a lot of Crowns players. Yeah, I think they're going to get tagged for too many men there.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. They get called. They get called for too many runners on the floor. It'll be Benny Thompson to serve the penalty. So it'll be power play number 3 for the Surge. So far have not been successful as we are at the halfway point.
There you see Mark Williams at the point. He's been driving play so far.
Yeah, but of course the problem has not been Bowman today, but rather the Crown's defense. I mean, they've certainly got more chances at Bowman in this period, but they really haven't been all that many quality chances. As it goes back to Modi at the point. Modi going right to Barlow on the right wing. Now back at the center point to Modi. He'll cycle around. Shot saved by Bowman. He'll hang on.
And no rebound. I was just thinking, though, after that last shift, number 19, Bharat Modi, keep your eye on 19 in dark. I think he's going to bust out here. He's been looking pretty good these last few
Back up,
minutes.
boys.
Cookingham wins the draw for the Crowns. Attempted clear. Goes right over to Nato up. Instead, it is Marshall the other way. Short-handed. There's a shot blocked by Williams. A big block. They already given up a short-handed goal. They don't want to give another one away. As Modi just plays it off the board. Sits on the back of the net. The Crowns regain and look to stretch down. And off the boards. Dropped off by Wolf. Williams will try again to get his team going. Walked up the left boards.
Good.
Edgecombe hangs on, tries a shot, gets blocked. Rebound attempt, shot save by Bowman.
Once again, no rebound. Definitely the best power play we've seen from the Surge so far in their third attempt. Here's this little manufactured 3-on-2. Shot gets blocked, immediately kicked out to the left wing, and a good... But again, notice how none of the Surge players went to the net. They have got to get in Bowman's face. It is too easy right now for the Crowns to keep the Surge to the outside.
And if you're wondering how Bowman is so good, his hometown is actually Toronto, Ontario.
Blocks off.
A lot of his play is inspired by the Maple Leafs. So it explains why he's got so much skill in his goaltending. As it goes off the boards with 10 seconds left on the power play. The Crowns just snuffing out every opportunity. Comes out of the zone. That should kill off the remainder of the penalty. Thistle.
Good.
Zone's good. Right. Walker gets double teamed, but he does get the shot on Bowman. Comes out of the zone, but it's not going to be icing as it hits Wolf, but he is forced to take the cover because Bateman was an immediate threat in his vicinity.
Good opportunity by Surge, but once again, no traffic. They're getting the shots away, which is important, but I don't want to just be the shooter following up that shot. I want to see his wingers coming in and helping out. Bowman might start giving up rebounds if he's feeling pressure, but right now there's nobody within 15 feet of him, so he can fumble it a little bit and feel totally calm that nothing's going to happen.
And take a look at that again. Look at how many gold jerseys are on top of the ball carrier. There's just nothing for them to work with as that comes all the way down for icing against the Crowns. So at least the Surge will get an offensive zone draw.
What side, Black?
Like you said, they've been good in the circle, but they're getting there. They're slowly ramping things up. But if I'm the Surge, you want to get at least one here in these last 3 minutes to feel like, okay, we can beat this guy, we can beat this team. Let's shake off that 7-0 loss from earlier against the Squall, and let's get back to it.
Back in the corner, Greco being pushed by Chris DiPiero. Sunit Ahmed moves in. The Crowns regain, and out they go. Pinto on the right, getting covered by Chris Valley. On the right circle, centering pass off a body. Save by Wolf! And it's an emergency save as that one came off of a body as that shot goes high as well. Carilli over to Ahmed. Ahmed with a deke. Goes to the right, but is unable to beat Greco. Fritz will finish the job, and back to Chris Valley. Let's see, Surge tag up. DiPiero tries to deke around Fritz. Unable as his stick breaks. Fritz goes right. Looking for a shot, and that's blocked by Valley. Back behind the net, looking for a wraparound, not available. That was sealed off. Forbes on the right corner, approaching 2 minutes left. Comes back. And Ahmed with a deke. If he has speed, can he get there? No, he won't. Bowman comes out of his crease to play it away. Just had enough time to get that shot away and take away the breakaway. Here's a shot and a save by Bowman. Goes to the left corner. And a hit from Ahmed, and he's going to get called for a penalty.
25
Wild
for 40.
Sequence there. Last minute and a half. And that
25
one is
Black,
going to go against the Surge. There's Ahmed right here.
Yep.
There's the call. Puts his shoulder into it.
25 Black, 40.
I mean, we have the benefit of replay. Dakowitz goes in. That's kind of a 50-50 call. You could maybe call it interference. They're going to call it boarding. And Ahmed is going to have to sit here. What a huge chance for the Crowns to really tighten down on this game. They're going to close out the second period with the extra attacker.
Yeah, I was watching that play. I was trying to see the amount of impact on the boards. I mean, if it were me personally, I wouldn't have called it, but I'm not a ref. Here's a shot going wide, and a chance to have an open net, and nobody there to put it in. Here's Forbes. Comes all the way back to Greco. Down to Bateman on the right circle. Now crossover. One-timer. Misfires. Forbes goes back. And it's Chris Valley. He's going to decide to attack. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Valley. With the pass shot. Oh, Yankee doodle dandy save by Bowman. Off the one-timer from Baron Modi. That has been the Surge's best chance all game long, and Bowman
good.
Back to his MVP form. Goes back to the right corner. Behind the net. Termaine thinking about it. Excuse me, that's Lozzi. Here's a chance on the right circle. Lozzi the shot. Save by Wolf.
Hey guys, I'm going out.
Comes back. Bateman. Sends it across. Greco. We'll send it right back to Zekovich. There's a shot, and that's wide of the net. 10 seconds left on the penalty. 28 left on the game clock. Back in the right corner. Crowns. What a good chance there. Shot and save. Rebound. Second chance knocked away by Valley. And on the box with 10 seconds left. And now, do they have enough time for a chance? 3 seconds left. And it's just too far in. They do get a shot on net, but Bowman made the save anyway. But that was a much better period for the Surge and almost had Bowman beat. Now, if we get a chance, I want to have another look at the Bowman save on the 2-on-1 rush shorthanded, because that was the Surge's best chance, but Bowman, one of his better saves. But the Surge, with a shot from Walker, goes wide. The good news for them is that they did hold the Crowns offense in the second period, so that's a step in the right direction. But now they need to get 3 of their own, as that one is a hand pass that'll come back.
Well, you're going to get your wish, Daniel. Here's that 2-on-1, final seconds. Valley takes the shot. The shot pass and went right to Modi. And I think he got a piece of it, but not all of it. Here in slow-mo. Right there in front. Took a bounce. And
Now,
yeah, I think Bowman made the stop. That's huge.
yeah, that came so close because I
good.
didn't see that at first, but it looked like that. Oh, there's a Yankee
Well,
doodle
get
dandy
your
save
foot back
right
down.
there for John Wolf. Snares that ball.
Still targeting the glove. This time, Wolf says no. Top of the circle, right at the dot. Quick shot with a screen and flashes the leather to Rob Pinto. I don't know how he saw around Yarst, but a killer save.
And you can hear the arena howling at that save.
Play the ball.
It goes into the corner. Oh, I thought he had a hand on
Play the ball.
the runner, but we play on. I thought that there was something on Fritz as it comes around and stopped by Wolf. Take a chance, save by Wolf. One more time, another save.
Go.
Rebound, third chance, and another save, and Wolf goes howling.
No change black. No change black. No change
Did he
black.
make a save with his mask?
17.
Let's take a look. Ball's behind the net now. Right here, hugging the post, tries to jam it in. They want to get it out, stays in the slot. This one's bouncing around. You got 2 black jerseys, 2 yellow jerseys. There's the shot. Pops right up in his face. On the backhand, drops his paddle and diving across. Eventually gets the help from Darst to clear it out. Great defensive effort from the goalkeeper and from his D.
Yeah.
As another shot goes out of play, but this was something I've been looking from John Wolf all game long. He really is a great goalie. He's among the best among the B division in the Raleigh League. And just that flash of the glove, and the fact that he's able to stay on that play to make 3 saves. Yeah, you just never give up on the play. Here's Modi with a shot save by Bowman. He'll cover.
Modi continuing to generate offense. They're helping out from the back and working back outward. But again, what happened? No traffic. They need to get people in front here, and they're just being forced to the outside.
Here come the crowds the other way. 2
Goes
on 2.
good.
Frank Losey along with Mark Stock. Losey sends it around the boards, back behind the net. Chris Valley will get there first. They've got some help from their goalie. Now they need to reward him. You need
Play, boys.
Get double teamed again, and that's what we've been saying all game long. Is that double team just snuffing out the transition. But the Crowns regain control. And Zakowicz taking his time, and now send it up to Forbes.
Good.
Over to Cookingham, just onside.
No.
But good play by Valley to take it away. Here's Ahmed, tries to pass to himself. Gets their shot wide of the net. And Bowman just decides to take the draw with 7:46 remaining.
No surprise here, the Crowns backing off a little bit. Like you said, 2.25 gone here in the third period. They're going to ease up just a little bit, whether intentional or just psychological. It happens. You've got the lead. You want to conserve some energy. They still got one more game tonight. But this is this opportunity for the Surge to get that first one because they need something, and they need it soon.
Well,
Sounds
this is
good.
not how it's going to happen because here come the Crowns. Drop pass, gave it away to Mark Williams. Ahmed trying to clear. Greco moves in. He'll send it around the boards. Back behind the net one more time. Sissel sends it back to Mark Williams in his own corner. Now lofts it up. Nobody there for the Surge. Will be picked up by Drew Cernis.
Good.
Goes left over to Forbes. Center pass was looking for Joe Marshall. Here comes Ahmed the other way. Trying to get some help. Backhand save by Bowman. And now crash into the boards, get pinned up by Caleb Brownlow. Brownlow getting a little rough there in the corner. Now everybody moves in. And now it finally pops out. Comes back. Here's Ahmed with a shot and deflected high and into the corner. Here's Thistle trying to look for a tip, not available. Now back to Ahmed. He'll try a shot that gets blocked by Brownlow. Gets cleared back over to Mark Williams at the point. He'll swat it back in, glove down. Maybe a chance for Carillion, but he gets bodied off. And out it goes, and it'll be an icing against the Crowns.
Donald.
Physicality starting to pick up now down in the corner, and again it's Ahmed getting involved with Brownlow.
You can put you guys. So the two that I called, we were
Ahmed
5 feet away from the board.
space.
We're boarding here. He
And
can
just-
He can put
yeah,
his hand on his back.
Tough physical work.
He was fine there.
This is all legal and clean.
But here comes Walker with a shot, goes wide of the net. And almost uses defenseman as a screen. Back the other way. And he races to the corner, but unable to beat the icing. And the Crowns are forced to have their line stay out there. They are getting tired.
Now, this is the way you generate these opportunities. But again, if you don't make something of it, and it really doesn't matter, they are running out of time.
Well, it's not impossible. 6:18 left, but the Surge have got to get a goal very soon. As it comes back over to Cernis, back behind his net. Now chased down by Ryan Coyne. Down in front of the Crowns bench. Now Cernis will
Good.
chip it down. Oh, did not gain the line, and the Crowns forced to keep their line out
That
there.
was good. Icing.
Another icing against Queen City. It sounds like it was some confusion. The Crowns thought that the icing was getting waved off when it was simply the offside, and so that's why they weren't really worried about it. So that's just a little miscommunication. Let's see if the Surge can do something with it.
Well, it looks like they'll successfully get it out this time.
Good.
And now their defense is finally able to change, but there is a whistle and an offside. Well, at least the good news is that the Crowns can change.
Let's see. Here's the play. Crowns get across the red line. Just there on the left side of your screen. Great call by the official. Just barely a step over the line before the ball. Referee in great position and makes the right call.
And now chest backhand wide of the net. A great chance.
Play
Hey,
it.
Jack Engel,
Good.
great battle in the corner. Here's Ryan Coyne the other way. Can he have the speed? No. Greco beats him there. Prussia will backhand it down. Glove down by Jack Edgecombe. Tries to go over to Ryan Coyne, but Nate Walker was just offside.
5:34 left to go and still a 3-0 scoreline. I don't know. Do you think the Surge have what it takes to fight back into this game in these final few minutes?
Of course, the big problem has been the Crowns forechecking and back-checking, just being all over the ball carrier. We already mentioned they've been double-teamed, triple-teamed. I'm not sure if you can do rapid-fire goals at that kind of rate. If they expect to get by that defense, they got to get that ball moving around.
Well, time is running out.
Didn't hit, boys.
Ball started on the draw. Is Barlow and Ingles taking the draw with 5:28 remaining. And it comes back to the first period where the Crowns have had a very big period, scoring all 3 goals. Prussia back in his own circle. And now he'll just take his time waiting for his team to rearrange, and now we'll drop it off to his captain, Josh Greco. Well, send it through center and right through the D. I certainly thought that one of them could have reached that one, but they do recover. Well, not for long as Prussia goes up to Greco and out to Ingles. 3 on 2. Ingles gains his own. Shot wide of the net. Bissell. Just play off the bars and over to Mark Williams. Williams off the right over to Modi. Maybe a 2-on-0. Here's Modi driving the net. Shot save by Bowman. Back behind the net. And you know what? I think the speed of the defense caught up with them as the shot gets blocked by Greco. Comes back to Barlow. Kevin Darst with a shot blocked. Tries again. There goes to Valley. Valley to the right. Pressured. Still looking for a lane. Trying to look for an option, but getting tied up by Pinto. Now comes back around to Greco behind his net. 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Off the boards, picked up by Barlow for the Surge. Barlow drop pass to Valley. Now it goes across. Nato with a shot blocked by Prussia. Greco back behind the net and now to the corner. Over to Brandon Fritz.
Zone's good.
Left wing. Now trying to feed up to Losey and just out of his reach goes to the right corner. Covered by Kevin Darst. Now back it goes. Brownlow with a shot blocked by Chris Valley. Now it's the other way. Deep Fiero. Partial 2-on-1 shot save by Bowman as they crash in. Goes into the corner. Ahmed trying to set her up. You can tell that the Surge are trying to push. And there's a chance, and Ahmed couldn't get a clean shot as Fritz for the Crowns the other way. He'll just dump it in, and the Crowns get a change. Wolf will drop it off to Brooks Dove. Up to Chris Valley. Valley trying to escape and taken away by Forbes. Forbes centers up and was looking for Losey. He wasn't ready for it. Taken away by Dove. Dove plays around, gave it away. Oh my goodness! And an emergency save by Wolf as he pushed off, and he's without his stick and stuck in his pad. Save by Wolf. Wolf still on the ground without his stick. Surge in big trouble with 2:30 left. And now trying to drive it as Forbes loses control and now goes to the right corner. Forbes drives the net, shot knocked away, backhand, he scores!
10 from 23.
With the backhand, and it is 4-0.
Leave it.
Well, that was a wild sequence
10-23
for a lot of different reasons. But I tell you what, anyone who wants to hang this on Wolf has just been silenced with that crazy exchange. Doc on the backhand does finally get it past him, but how many saves did he have to make to get it to that point? It's a huge, huge sequence, and the Crowns just didn't let up. And just like that, it's 4-0. And you can see Wolf is frustrated. That is not his fault. He made save after save after save, and now we got a timeout.
Yeah, the Surge have called their timeout, and he was just overwhelmed.
But he had his body on Sneed.
See, that's the kind of play that we've seen from the Crowns.
I'm like, it's
so often. They play an overload type of game. They've done that with both sides on offense and defense. And at this point, with 2:14 left, I'm not sure if the Surge
I'm calling that, but
has enough energy to come back in this game. But we'll see. We've seen crazy things happen.
Yeah.
That's a frustrating one to give up for sure, especially after all of the stops that Wolf made. Lost his stick and was still fighting. Eventually, Stock puts it away and makes it 4-0.
So with that, it looks like the Crowns are going to be moving back to 500. So they're certainly having a good meeting with another one coming up, and it is the one that we are certainly looking forward to against the Raleigh Squall, their biggest rival in this division. I guarantee you it's going to be a fiery one. First things first, 2 minutes left here in this game. The Crowns attempt to clear, almost intercepted by Thistle. Marshall the other way.
No.
Empty net. They're still going for it even though they're down by 4. Oh, give him an A for effort as it comes down in Greco with a block, but Edgecombe the other way. Tried to deke around and almost did, but good block by Ingles. Gets around Thistle. Some great stick handling. Look at all of that, and he gets the empty netter. Even though that's a freebie for Ingles, he made it look difficult.
Now at 5-0 with under a minute and a half to go.
47 unassisted.
I'd already been feeling it coming into this third period, but now that pretty much cements it for me. I think Ingles has got to be our MVP. Book-ending goals here. Gets the first one, maybe gets the last one. 5-0 your score in an afternoon of lopsided affairs. We see another one, and the Crowns are about to pull even. 500 hockey on the season with one more game to go. What a turnaround for them.
Good.
And now he has another chance to try to make it 6-0. He goes down, but they're going to let the play go on with about a minute left. Oh, there will be a penalty coming up, and it'll be against the Surge. Well, it's pretty much gone downhill. But it's not really going to matter. They touch out. The penalty will be called. You can see the frustration on NATO as they call the trip.
It's all academic at this point. And another win for the Crowns sets up what I think is going to be a very interesting matchup against the Squall, where the Crowns will try to finish off with above 500 record, try to close this day out going 3-0. Really, really solid performance by the defending champs in this one.
Kevin Darst sits in the box, potentially for the remainder of the game as it comes all the way down. Zakowicz will take his time with 40 seconds left as the Crowns will go back up to 500. And will set up a big match against the Raleigh Squall as they one-time it. Oh, and that's on the outside of the net. Oh, and somehow Wolf made the stop as he was recovering. And now a 2-on-1. Here's Ahmed with a shot just wide of the net. And here is DiPiero. Ahmed again. Shot saved by Bowman one more time and another save. 5 seconds left. One more effort, and Bowman will escape with a shutout.
Fantastic performance and a great finish there on the individual effort by Cale Bowman to secure his second shutout of the day. They took down the Rise 3-0 earlier. Now it's 5-0 against the Surge. And even coming into today, looking at the schedule, This is the one that I was looking forward to. We'll get to that in a second. Daniel, the Crowns take down the Surge in this one.